So what I did was I found myself a dehumidifier. It's I don't think it takes really a very good model. This is looks like kind of an old unit. I found it on the side of the road. Someone threw it away. Turns out it worked completely perfectly. Took humidity out of the air, but since that's not what I'm concerned with, the main things you want to find are good thing to have is a working fan. In this case, the fan does work because when you do have your fermentation, temperature controlled fermentation chamber going, you need to get rid of the heat inside the fermentation chamber. So this heat exchanger does that. And then what you'd like to see is a good bit of space between the refrigeration part of the heat exchanger. You'd like to see, as much space as you can between those, because the cooling part needs to go inside of the fermentation chamber and the hot side needs to stay outside. So you're going to need to put some form of insulation between here. And as it is, and you're also going to need to have some airflow in the two spaces in order to exchange heat from the air, or heat from this heat exchanger to the air and from the cooling unit. You'll need to have the ability for good airflow through and around this, to especially through it. I'm still in the design stages, but just want to show you where I am right now, so maybe you can start your build, and I'll work through all the steps here. So I'm going to use this. I'm going to build it on a plywood frame. I might have one or two 2x4s underneath so that it's stable. And I plan on bolting it onto the unit here. I'm going to cut it and have it go inside of here, lay on here, put 4 bolts, and here. And I hope to have a 2x4, some sort of handle coming out here so I can lift it and drag it to where I want. I don't plan on moving it too often, but it's still nice to have that option, since we already have 4 wheels under the dehumidifier, which can be utilized. So that's where I stand right now, and get back to you shortly with the update.